Alright, this is my Pontiac 400. I'm having some oil pressure issues. I just rebuilt it. I've made a priming tool where I can prime the oil pump easily. I'm getting 80 pounds, well, 70 when I prime it up. As you can see, it's not really 70, maybe 68. That's pretty good for Pontiac, I guess. That's cold oil, and I'm running Rotel 1540 in it. I know a lot of people say 25, 50, but I'm running thinner oil, hoping my oil pressure will go up just a little bit. I made the mistake of trying to break the engine in with zinc additive and 50 weight, just 50 weight only. My oil pressure dropped down to 20, so I cut the engine off immediately, drained the oil, cleaned all the cylinders out, cleaned all the holes out, looked at a bearing. The bearings look pretty good still, and now I'm using the 1540 and priming the system up with it. What I've noticed is a lot of oil when priming is seeping through the lifters, and I guess what my question is that typical for a Pontiac? Observe. Not a whole lot's coming out, but there is some coming out. Some of my lifters, the oil's coming out very quickly, like in 3 of them. The other ones, not so much. As you can see, that one's kind of wet. That and really nothing's coming out of. They're all wet. Let's look at the other side. Alright, the other side. I've got oil here, none here, none here, oil, 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 oil. Now I know you're supposed to turn the motor over a little bit. Maybe the reason why I don't have oil in the other ones is because the motor needs to be turned over, which if I turn the motor over 20 degrees, prime it, 20 degrees, prime it, oil eventually does get to the other ones, but it seems really slow. And I just need to know if that's typical. If not, what do I need to do? I mean, I've got new oil pump, new everything. Everything's been machine shopped, cleaned, 100%. I'm telling you, this Pontiac has kind of been a headache, but I don't want to put a Chevy 350 in a Firebird, so I'm just trying to work through the headaches and get it done. Any advice would help. Tell me what you think.